is the third practical that we are going to do to separate casein as the milk protein and find out how much amount of casein is there, and also there will be a qualitative test to find out the presence of casein. So this experiment is in at least about 30% similar to that of paneer. Only thing is that while making paneer, we are using lime juice to reduce the pH. In this case, we are going to use acetic acid. So once again, I am going to put it in a water bath at around 70 degrees, and I am going to add acetic acid into it so that the pH reduces. When the pH comes down to 4.6, because that is the isoelectric pH of the protein, as I told you, the protein will separate out from the milk, and when it separates out, you will get a whey-like liquid and you will get the protein, casein. This is very similar to paneer, but this casein now we are going to afterwards we will be washing with ethanol and washing it with diethyl ether, so that when we wash with this, diethyl ether is a good solvent and it will remove away the fat. So when the fat is removed away, what we will get is the pure extract of the protein, casein, which we will then use a test to find out. You can see over here that by addition of few drops of acetic acid, the whey is completely separated, and this is the protein. This is similar to, in fact, this is the same thing as casein and paneer are the same thing, separated completely, and that is the Greek color liquid. Now we have, after addition of acetic acid, we get this paneer. You can say it is paneer or casein in this case, because we are doing the practical on casein. We are going to break it up, and what we want to do now is to purify this as much as possible. So what I will do is, I have got about 15 ml of ethanol, 95% ethanol. Since I don't want to spend time in pipetting it out, I have already done this. So I am going to use this ethanol and stir it as much as possible. And then also going to use diethyl ether. So a mixture of diethyl ether and ethanol, 1:1 ratio, which is present in this bottle. Diethyl ether is a solvent. It's also very volatile. We have to be careful. That is why I already pipetted this out. In fact, this is used as an anesthetic. So by this step, the fat is removed away as much as possible. Now I stir this for 5 minutes and once again remove the solid casein out from there and show you. Thank you. So now here, you can focus over here. You see, this is the solid now, which is from which the protein only is present over here. The fat has been removed away because we mixed the paneer with ethanol and further with another mixture of ethanol and diethyl ether. So what we are getting now is quite pure protein. I am going to take only a small part of this, a little bit of a small pinch of this into another beaker, and we are going to add 1 ml of nitric acid. This is a test that we are going to do to qualitatively determine this is nitric acid. And you can see that as I am adding it itself, it has become yellowish in color. It has become yellowish in color. So So the presence of this yellow colored precipitate, this canary yellow colored precipitate, is called as the xanthoprotein test. It's very specific for proteins. Here if I add a little bit of alkali, you will get it further, yellow color will be there. So I will add some amount of NaOH. You can see that this paneer itself has turned yellowish, golden yellow in the presence of nitric acid and NaOH, that is an alkali. This is called as the xanthoprotein test. So it confirms to us that casein is now a protein. It's a pure protein by which we get this test called as a xanthoprotein test. I will also tell you the weight of the amount of protein that we have got from this particular test. So this should tell us also another way of confirming to us how much percentage of casein is there in roughly 100 ml of milk. So that we will be able to calculate percentage of protein in milk. Thank you.